Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Regina Space and my name is Regina Mwangi. This is the place I get to learn, share and grow together with you guys. So how are you doing?
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall,
So how are you doing? I trust you've been doing well and that you've been enjoying the content that I'm putting out here. So today I'm back again with another video. I hope you get to enjoy it. Today I'm talking about disappointments, and disappointments are everywhere. It's an everyday thing, especially when you become an adult. You will face disappointments everywhere all the time, because we are not perfect. We are human beings. Sometimes we will let fellow human beings down, and sometimes that happens to be us. Even us, sometimes we disappoint people. And so basically today I'm just going to be sharing with you how I handle disappointment. I think it's a runaway technique of how basically I try to avoid disappointments. So one thing I know I cannot control whether people disappoint me or not. That is out of my control. So basically today I'm just going to be sharing with you the few tips that I use of how to handle those disappointments, or to know when they come, they do not hit as bad, because there is nothing as bad as getting disappointed and you're not prepared for it, or you had no way of handling it. It hits so bad. So over the journey, I've learned, especially now as an adult, and I think the number one tip is basically to diversify my options. I like working with options. Steve Harvey said that if you have a plan B, it means that you're preparing for plan A to fail. But basically for me, I'm not preparing for plan A to fail. What I'm just preparing for is not to get disappointed, is how to protect my little heart and my emotions. Basically what I've learned to do is to diversify my options, whether it's something that I'm looking for. And this can be applied everywhere. Whether it's a job you're applying for, please do not apply for that one job and put all your hopes and everything into it. Apply for other jobs as well. You will get a regret at a point where you are not expecting it, and at a point where you're not able to handle it. So diversify your applications. Whether it's a scholarship you're looking for, diversify those applications. Apply everywhere. Whether it's admission into a university or into something, please apply to many universities. Do not just apply to this one and you're like, this is it, because if it doesn't come, you will be disappointed and you will feel bad. And I'm not trying to say here that do not have faith, that if your dream was to go to Cambridge or Oxford or USIU, hey my people, that you do not go for it, that you do not even pray about it, and you do not put enough faith about it. Have faith. Know that your dream is to go to USIU, to go to Oxford, to go to Cambridge. But if it doesn't happen, there are so many other universities you can go to, please. So diversify your options. Also in investments, if you are investing for something, save that cash. Diversify your investments, where you're going to invest that cash, whether it's opening a savings account, whether it's opening a fixed account, whether it's opening a money market fund account, whether it's investing in the government, whatever, stocks and everything, whether it's a chama, whether it's a sacco. Diversify your options, because you will put your everything into one thing, and that one thing is not guaranteed for, and the day it does not work, you will feel the sting of rejection. You will feel it. So as a way to cushion you from feeling the sting of rejection, please diversify your options. If you are also in the dating scene, please, I'm not telling you to be a player or to date many people, no. But when you are out there looking for someone, please do not be focused on this one person only. That if they disappoint you or they decide to break your heart, life ends for you. No, 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 no. It shouldn't be that way. And please, I'm not advocating for promiscuity. I'm not advocating for cheating. I'm not advocating for infidelity. I'm not advocating for toying around with people's emotion. I'm just saying, when you're single and you are trying to go out there, please try to get to know many people. Then you decide to choose, this is the person for me. I feel this person, we can build a life together, and you know, we are good for each other. But if you haven't gotten the opportunity to know the options out there, you will be disappointed. You might focus on this one person, they might not even like you back. Sadly, so they might not even like you that back, but you already like them. You've already, it's day one, it's the first date, and you've already, you know, dated this person. You've analyzed everything about them, and you're like, I think this person, they can marry me. But the person has not even gotten to know you, and you think, you know, this is it for me. So please diversify your options. Play with many options as possible. When you are looking for a job as well, please throw in applications in the relevant areas. Many of them, throw them out and be knowing that any of this can come out. The other way I avoid getting disappointed is focusing on the output, not focusing on the outcome. What I do is focusing on what I can do, what is in my control, what is it that is in my control. And that's what I focus on, and I try to do a very good job on my output. What is it that I'm putting out in the world? That's what I focus on. If it's applying for jobs, I focus on the skills that I have. I try to sharpen them. I try to build the skills that are required in the job market, and I do not have them. I try to get those skills. I try to build the relevant experience. I try to ensure that everything is in my, I have worked on everything that is under my control. I've done everything possible. Let it not be said that I did not get the job because I do not have the relevant skills, the experience, everything. I know, I mean, it's outrageous. Sometimes they require 10 years experience. And how old are you? You're 20 and you want that job. So sometimes it can be messy. But if it's a job that you're doing, for example, you're working in this company and your duties, you know, are already set apart, focus on doing that job that is under your control. Do it so good. Do it so good that no one is going to complain. So that's what I do. If it's, you know, building or revamping my CV, I do a good job. I go online, I do research, you know, what are the current CVs that the ATS system or whatever system is looking for? How can I customize my CV and ensure that one, it is going to be attractive to the employer, and two, it has all the relevant things that the employer is looking for. So that way I stand chances of getting that job, and my CV stands chances of getting noticed. Even when I get a reject, I'll be like, at least they saw my CV, at least they saw my application, at least I'm somewhere, you know. If, let me go back to the example of dating. If it's dating, focus on the output. What is it you give out in a relationship? What is your part in that relationship? Are you a good person? Do you respect people? Are you kind? Are you caring? You know, are you loving? So focus on what you give out. Focus on what is under your control. What is it that you're giving out there? And it is now for the world to take that up and deal with it. But if you're getting disappointed because you're not focusing on the output, or the quality of your output is not so good, definitely you're going to get disappointed. You're going to face the sting of rejection, and it's not going to end so well with you. So what I've learned to do, even with this YouTube channel, I mean, how many views am I getting? How many subscribers do I have? But that is not under my control. I cannot control how many people view my videos. I cannot control how many people subscribe on my channel. I cannot control, you know, how many people like my videos, how many people click on the notification bell. That is not under my control. The farthest that I can do is just tell people, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment, you know, like my videos, click on the notification bell. That is as far as I can do, and I do that on social media, and even here in each and every video I try to make sure that I tell you guys to do that. But I cannot control you. I cannot come and take your phone and, take your finger and ensure that you have subscribed to my channel and ensure that you have watched this video to the end. Some of you just watch 1 minute of the video or even 30 seconds, and it's fine. I mean, I cannot control how you consume this content. That is not under my control. I mean, thank you so much if you have subscribed to the channel and you're watching the videos. I'm so grateful. I know it takes so much, your time, and sometimes the content is not even that interesting. I hope it is, don't say that. I hope it is interesting to you, but I cannot control that. So if I use the number of views and subscribers as a gauge of my work or the videos that I'm doing, I'm going to get disappointed. Or if I look that my video has 1 view or 2 views, I'm going to get disappointed. So what I do is to focus. I forget about the views, I forget about the views, the subscribers, and the audience for a moment, because I love doing this. I love producing videos. I love, uploading them on my YouTube channel. I love doing that. So I focus on that. I've already tried to improve some few things here. My camera, I've already, tried to get another phone that at least has good quality. And I know I'm still not yet there. Sooner or later I need to get some things to be doing this, because it's something that I enjoy and I am willing to invest in it. So I'm focusing on that, improving the lighting, improving the decor. I have some few things here that you're seeing on the end, and I'm trying basically to see whether my backdrop can become interesting. So I'm focusing on the outputs, okay? Focusing on what is under your control, and leave the rest to the world, leave the rest to the universe, leave the rest to God, okay? So that is the second thing that I do to avoid getting disappointed. And the number 3, and this is so much relevant to the people who are working or people who are doing different things, is to enjoy the process. It's basically each and every time I feel like something is disappointing, I just tell myself, no, this is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be enjoyable. I'm supposed to be having fun. And if something does not bring me joy or it's not fun anymore, I just quit it. Or just reevaluate my motives. You don't have to quit it so much, but just reevaluate your motives. Are you getting disappointed because your motives are not right? Because one, maybe you're not focusing on the output. You're not focusing on the quality of your output of the work that you do. Your motives are wrong. Your motive maybe is just to get money. Your motives might be misguided, and that's why you're getting disappointed. So for me, I just question everything. If I'm applying for a job, if it's going out on a date, if generally anything, what are my motives? What are the motives that I have? And if my motives are right, am I having fun and enjoying the process of doing whatever it is I'm doing? This can be applied even at work, when you're doing your tasks, when you're doing your duty. What are your motives of that doing? Is it serving your purpose? Is it something that you love doing? And is it bringing you the joy, the satisfaction, and the fulfillment that you are after at the end of the day? If it doesn't, maybe you need to question some things. Maybe you need to make some adjustments here and there, but I've seen that it works for me. And there are instances where I've had not very good motives in some things, and things have turned out to be somehow difficult, somehow to be just putting pressure on me. And after I just let everything go and make sure that I'm going to align my motives to make sure everything is aligned and my motives are right, then I'm supposed to be having fun. I'm supposed to be enjoying the process, and life is supposed to be, fun, enjoyable, and good. So those are 3 tips that I use: diversifying my options, focusing on my output, and also enjoying the process. So I hope you enjoy those you enjoy. I hope you have learned something in the 3 tips that I've shared. Please let me know how you avoid getting disappointed, especially in very major and heavy things in life. Please let me know how you avoid getting disappointed. How do you handle them? Are you the kind of person who gets depressed for a while, then you'll be able to get up after some time? Basically, how do you handle it? Let me know in the comments and you can have a conversation. And thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye.